Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind.
Any words of encouragement to other writers? I think the most important thing is to not get stuck inside your own head, which is really, really hard. You know, you're always going to be kind of comparing yourself, and the worst thing for you to do is to obsessively think about that. Set your sights on a goal and just go for that goal. Just keep charging on forward. You're always going to have down days, but just remember that following a down day, it's always going to get better. If you have any original works, could you tell us about what you're working on? Okay, I've got a few ideas for some original pieces. A psychological thriller, which I have written sort of the intro to. I have character developed the protagonist and sort of done a few character profiles for that. Another one is I've kind of delved in fantasy. I haven't started writing that, but I've sort of plotted a little bit of it. And another one more recently, which was an idea I came up with last week, is kind of a young adult dystopian type idea. None of them I really want to discuss, only because I like to keep my ideas close guarded, so sorry. Okay, what is the best advice you've received about writing? This is advice I received from Mr. Benzedrine back in the day when I say back in the day like it was ages ago, but it was really only a few months ago. I was kind of having a discussion with her about, workloads, and I was just kind of like, how do you do it? How can you regularly update like so many stories? So basically she said to me, train your muse, don't let your muse own you, you own your muse. So if you want to do a chapter update, you set the time aside, you sit down, you go, okay, I need to do this chapter and I'm going to do this one today. And then you sit down and do it. And then you make a plan for your next chapter update. I need to do this by Monday, so sit down and do it. I feel like that's helped me a lot because I tend to bounce around off ideas a lot. I can kind of flick from writing one story to another. I'm not really disciplined. So that really helped me in the sense that pretty much if I sit down to write something, I know that I'm going to get that done. And it's all because of her. What do you do when you hit writer's block? Oh, writer's block. That is a horrible thing. I did experience it a little bit after writing OCL. What did I do? I went on a holiday. I went to America. I partied in Vegas. I read a few stories. I watched a lot of movies. I really just sort of got out and about and tried not to think about writing so much. With saying that, I still kept an eye out for inspiration. So I think I drabbled a lot during then, just to keep the words kind of flowing. I came out with some really interesting drabbles. I wrote Pansy and Daphne friendship one, Pansy and Blaze plotting against Hermione and Draco because they both wanted them, a Draco and Hermione one with Obliviation. Yeah, drabble. Drabble, holidays, reading, cooking, drinking, drink a lot. Yeah.